Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Strategic Mind Blitzkrieg. This is a special bonus episode brought to you by my Patreon supporter, Poomnoral. And with that said, why are we even here? I think the war just, the Halder is just kind of like standing there waiting for Goering to finally make peace with the Allies, I suppose. But meanwhile, I'll increase my level for the V1s if I can find the thing. There we go. Alright. Sweet. Bam, bam. That's great. Now, let's first do all the overstrength for the units that we have here and take a look at upgrading them afterwards. Makes no sense as the war is over, but okay. There we go. Didn't see any others. Nope. Nope. Okay, sweet. Now I could probably get all of them to the Messerschmitt 262A. So we'll try to do that soon enough. You know what I'm gonna do? Just for convenience's sake, I'm just going to discard all of their ground transport. And I'm gonna take away their heavy equipment. Yeah. Let's start with that. Oh, did I take away the flamethrower? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. I'll also not need the flamethrowers here. Let's give all of them at the very least additional ammunition. Yeah. And secondly, let's take a look. So if the unit does not have ground transport, no, that's not what I want. I want only light equipment. It does have some use because it lowers the entrenchment before the attack. But I like the recoilless gun. Maybe a bit more. And I will upgrade some of them to Fallschirmjäger. Just for fun and giggles. I don't. Doesn't really have any purpose, of course. Anyway, let's go and upgrade the rest. That's not a good upgrade, but this is. Upgrade all of these to Pumas. And let's see how much prestige I have to do this. Apparently enough, so that's good. I need to take a look at their equipment because these are empty. There we go. There we go. I cannot upgrade these in actuality. I'll leave both of these because I cannot take them on this mission any which way. Let's quickly go over this, but it's... yeah, no. I tend to regret it if they don't have Wolframen, and no, the Zimmerit is kind of worse than the spaced armor. This is only in close quarters, and this is always, so it's hard defense, not soft defense. Okay. The elephant really does not need smoke grenade anymore, but I would give them additional ammunition. I need to go to equipment here. Fuel tank. 15 is just a little bit too little for my taste. Just quickly going through all of this, seems like this Hummel doesn't have anything extra, which is weird. Sometimes I'm a bit confused as to why certain things are going on. I'm sure I did that at some point myself, obviously, but... Alright, I do seem to be in good condition. Let's take a look. Yeah, the next operation will be the Battle for London. Seems like the Allies have retaken most of Britain, with the exception of a small portion of troops near London there. We're kind of going back at it.
A joint British and American fleet. At the start of the war, if somebody suggested we could win against such odds, I'd call them a raving madman. But today, I will buy our ground forces some time for the landing. Whatever it takes.
Alright. Huh.
Deputies, men of the German Reichstag, as the new Führer of the Third Reich, I can assure you that I will continue the cause of our great Führer Adolf Hitler. I will not change our course, and will redouble our efforts to make Germany truly great.
Huh.
Well, I think these faces look familiar.
Indeed. Long time no see.
You're accused of the Führer's assassination. Hand over your service weapons.
What a surprise. What a smug face. Did pretty well for himself.
Herr Führer, would you care to explain to me why you did not keep your word? We had an agreement.
What agreement are you talking about, Holder?
You have promised me to set Rommel free, but instead Manstein and Guderian were arrested again by Gestapo. What should I think? Why did you give that order?
Trust me, I have no power over that organization. The Gestapo is actively investigating Hitler's assassination. They can even check the Fuhrer himself if they deem it necessary.
We have an extremely important battle for Britain, and I am left without my most talented and trusted officers. Please find a way to resolve the situation.
The times of Hitler are over. I think it is improper to intervene into the organizational management of the Gestapo. They will be set free if the investigation shows them to be innocent.
You are perfectly aware that they are innocent. Why there should be these bureaucratic delays?
I cannot allow myself even a thought that these fine officers could be mixed up in this vile act. Yet there is a set procedure of establishing one's innocence. I am sure they will pass it without any problems, and will be set free very soon. Do not worry about this trivia. You really should concentrate on the planning for this upcoming battle.
There is an extremely difficult task in front of us. I need their help right now. Otherwise, you're putting us all at a totally unnecessary risk.
I have full confidence in your strategic genius. You can handle it even by yourself. You can go now, Halder. I have a lot of state matters of great importance to attend to.
Even by yourself can you conquer Britain? Sure, no problem. Don't worry about it. It's trivial.
The command room feels empty now. As infuriating as it was, I'm beginning to miss Guderian's bravado. I miss all of the old boys, to be honest.
I understand it all too well, Carl. But Goering himself told me they will be freed soon. I'm inclined to believe him, for the time being anyway. Know that I won't let him keep our friends imprisoned for long. Presently we have more pressing matters. Say, like the small matter of defeating the joint forces of the United Kingdom and the United States has fallen upon the mere two of us.
Be truthful. Do you even believe this could be done? The British remnants are just that, but they are still trained military. They lost many battles, yet those who survived were hardened by them. Meanwhile, the United States is a different beast entirely. They are well equipped and full of a fighting spirit our older enemies might be lacking.
When was the last time the odds were in our favor? Despite those odds, we put all of Europe on its knees. We owe our victories to skill and tenacity, not good odds. Moreover, if we win now, we can end this cursed war on our terms. All right then, time to begin. Wilhelm, give me a situation overview.
The British have approached the islands from the south and have already deployed their ground troops. They are very numerous. As for the Yankees, they've landed their troops in the English north. Furthermore, their Marines have occupied the northern part of London, while the Brits have struck from the south. Our ground troops are trapped on the southern bank of the River Thames. They are holding the line, but it's only a matter of time before they are overwhelmed. The main pockets of resistance are in the center of London, to the southwest from the Tower, in the east in a town called Sheppey, and in the west near Maidenhead.
We have to rescue them. Our main objective right now is to take and hold Folkestone, the nearest port on the southern coast of England. Through there we can easily expand our ground presence throughout the UK.
Realize one thing. None of this is feasible until we have defeated the enemy fleet.
That's where you come in, Carl. You have proven time and time again that you can beat the British at sea. In this hour, we're lucky to have you.
A word of advice, Admiral. Focus your fire on the American carriers. The British are fighting to retake their homeland. Understand, they would sooner die than retreat. For the Yankees, however, this is a very remote conflict, and a very, very costly one. Deal enough damage, and they will cut their losses, as they did during the Battle of Guadalcanal against our Japanese allies.
That could work, but we'll need to act quickly and decisively. Dealing enough damage for them to abandon their efforts must be accomplished before the Kriegsmarine buckles under the combined might of the British and American fleets. Believe me, eventually it will.
Try to target them separately and start with the Yankees. Wilhelm is right, and the sooner they're out of this fight, the better.
The problem is it's gonna be even harder to land here than in the Russian campaign, as back then at least we could land pretty close because of clear hexes, but now there are only 2 clear hexes there and 1 there. Oh, so that's pretty tough. Although I do think that our strategy should probably be relatively the same. I don't think I can have them already flying. I'll keep them on the airfield so they can immediately go out. One of the troubles is that we of course have to deal with the American Navy, and I need to take a look as to how best to deploy. Well, as it is, I will not be able to deploy everything either way. Yeah. No. And I'll put the bombers near the airfields. They're gonna stay there for a while, I think, either way. And that's it. First of all... Oh, and that's not the airfield? Oh, it's there, yeah. Let's get the bombers into the airfield to start with. Oh. Come on. Because they're not gonna bomb the first turn anyway, regardless. And that's it, I think. These are, yeah, 1 of 10 Gs. Okay. That's interesting. These things have a range of 12. So let's just see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For all of them, this is the movement line. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can attack up till this line. Anything behind that should be safe. like here. It's unlikely for them to go into that direction. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then for sonar they can only use 2 extra, so if they're here their sonar will be 2, so I can technically move them here and be fine with the submarines. This line, this here, I need to keep that in mind. This. Which suggests that moving here is safe. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep using right click because I keep interchangeably play between war and the east. Okay, I did say it has to be below this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this line is safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's see if it counts for here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I don't think these will necessarily be able to move from there. So what I'll do is make sure that they're at least on the water. try to... I think I cannot do that there anymore. I might not even have enough transports. Okay. As I said, I'm not gonna attack with them this turn. But what I am gonna do is send these guys up as much as possible. But not beyond this line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go here. The thing is that I want to make somewhat of a shield. Over here. And that should be it, I think, for a first turn. It's all a bit tricky. Seems like they're mostly attacking these up here. Some of the infantry might stay alive because they're in reasonably entrenched positions. It will be tough to get most of them out even, but we'll see how these things go. Now the Americans. Thought we were done. Sadly mistaken.
General,
Buckingham Palace.
the one and only. I knew I could count on my closest friend and ally. A man of your insight understands me without any words. The Royal Palace is a trove of masterpieces from around the world, both bought and ill-gotten. Our former Fuhrer failed to evacuate that collection, but I will not repeat my predecessor's mistakes. Besides, how dare one family keep such beauty under lock and key where nobody else can enjoy it?
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Not so fast, Franz. Don't forget about the British Museum. It has centuries worth of artifacts from Britain's worldwide conquest. We cannot leave those treasures in the hands of people who do not fully appreciate their significance.
Sure, why should we? And perhaps let's also airlift the Tower of London to the outskirts of Berlin. Improve the skyline, so to speak. Along with Big Ben, perhaps, or maybe the London Bridge and few others?
No, I have no interest in those monstrosities of British imperialism. The views in Berlin are impeccable, just as they are.
Just so. But I guess we'll deal with that in the next episode. For now, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. As usual, I'll be doing the first turn during the first episode, and then we'll continue along afterwards. Either way, special shout out to my Patreon supporters: Spoon Round, Ninja C Data, Swordsman, Ending on Thomas Lafford Flynn. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.